Hey guys, welcome back. Um, so, on our road to maxing everything, we've had a minor pitfall. I gave the controller to Becky and asked her to level me, doing the harmony in Whiterun, and she accidentally reset my combat stats. Good news is, now they're legendary. What do you do? She got the levels. But now we gotta do one-handed and archery again. So, there's that. At least she didn't reset destruction. But damn, that's glaring, isn't it? Anyway, got a legendary dragon over here.
Sure?
not mad at her. I love her to death, so.
I never would have believed it. I've seen it with my own eye.
It may be dead now.
That horse barely got out of there.
Where did it come from? In all my years, I've never seen such a thing.
Can't be. You took its very soul.
It may be dead now. Where did it come from? Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sick. But he has returned. Why a little boy would want to contact...
Everything okay?
Sorry, I forgot to set my chat up. Give me just a second. Yeah, everything's just fine. How's it going, Jeremiah? I don't know. I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream, but I gave the controller to Becky and I asked her to level my alteration, and what she ended up doing on accident And she reset my combat stats. Oh. God bless her. I just hit 100 one-handed yesterday. And we started two-handed. But I said, can you level while I go to the restroom real quick? And when I came back, she's like...
Earlier, everything is great. She was leveling conjuration.
And when I got back, my one-handed and archery are now back at 15. At least they're legendary.
Posted a video of pics of this 42 pyramid.
Wait, what? Sweet. Is it on your YouTube? If it is, I'll definitely be checking that out.
Yes.
Super cool. Did you say a 42? Jesus Christ. That has to be beautiful. Nah, my insomnia is tickling the back of my brain right now, so I figured might as well, instead of wasting time, get on and do something. Becky already left for work. Yeah, there's not a lot of 42 Plymouths left. That's for sure. There's not a lot of any 40s cars really left.
Dead bodies in the trunk roll.
Went straight dark and gangster on me there, Jeremiah. I was thinking like maybe, you know, 20 cases of beer, maybe 2 kegs. You know, he's like the bodies.
It doesn't have ball joints or tie rods.
How in the hell did I end up all the way over here? Okay, I gotta change something. Yeah, and finding them might be a bitch. No joke.
That's how the mafia rates a trunk, by how many bodies it would hold.
No, I know. Look like a 3-body car. No.
The front end is kingpins and trunons.
The salesman's like, no, it's seat 6. He's like, I'm not talking about how many is seats.
It has 20 grease points.
Damn. Yeah, I've never restored a 42 Plymouth, so. I do know that they are beautiful cars. Pretty much anything made in the 40s has a lot of curves. I can't wait to look at your channel and see what you got going on there.
Worked on a 2015 Jeep yesterday. Stellantis destroyed those grands.
Yeah, Jeep used to be good, for sure. Just like Hummer, the H1, the original Hummer, was amazing. It had no pumpkins. And then they came out with the H2 and destroyed the brand. The H1 could crawl out of anything, crawl over anything. And then the H2, they put the pumpkins back in the bottom, and it's a freaking joke. But that kind of goes with any vehicle designed, you know, for military use. The first one's always the best.
Oil cooler and sensors are under the intake and the oil pump has a solenoid in it.
Why is my graphics messing up here? Damn. Sorry, let me read that.
Probably be putting a oil pump in it today.
Hell yeah. Well, if it's a 42, it probably has like an oil. Oh wait, never mind. We're talking about. I'm just thinking something else. I was thinking what they did in the 50s, the oil bath breathers. I was thinking something else entirely.
Yeah, the Jeep. The pistons are out of the 42.
Yeah, I imagine it's got a lot of work needs done, man. That's crazy. If you document your rebuild on YouTube, dude, I'll watch every fucking video. That's my jam.
It's not in bad shape, the interior is in really good shape.
It's still mostly original. Question mark. Numbers matching. If it is, then you got a gem.
All original.
Yeah. See, that's my kind of car.
A 94-year-old man owns it.
It's wild.
I think he wants one last ride, crying face.
He wants it restored so he can be buried in that motherfucker. No. But yeah, I get that too. Probably bought it for like $400. Worth something like 80,000 now.
Let's say it'll go to a museum, or Jay Leno.
Well, Jay Leno's garage is basically a museum, so.
Believe it or not, in cherry condition, it only worth around $30,000.
No way. 42 Plymouth? Let me look this up real quick.
Jay has a 41, not a 42.
See.
This is a business edition, this one is a deluxe.
Nah, see, I'm looking right now at a 1942 Plymouth, fully restored, all original, numbers matching, and the bidding price is $71,000. So that's just where it's at now. It's got 2 months left. That's crazy. 30 grand. Where in the fuck are you at? I'll come buy that right now. Yeah, I mean, it just jumped up to 75,000. People are still bidding.
You better talk to an appraiser.
Mind you, this one is all original, numbers matching. 1942 Plymouth. It's a 1942 Plymouth 5-window.
You might get it option.
It's let me see, let me tell you the website. Alco Collectors. So it's...
This one has wing glasses with the back windows.
Is it, so it's not a 5-window. That's what people want. It's allcollectorcars.com. That's where the auction is. Or Alco. I mean, if you guys build it right and make it nice, if it's numbers matching, I'd put it there. The only thing is the auction fees, but you never know, you might pull a premium.
Don't forget taxes.
Oh no, did I take? Please tell me I took the soul gem back out of there. Okay. Yeah, no doubt. Taxes will kill you, but even still... And if you get the collector stamp, like, you don't have to have modern amenities in it. You can keep it 100% original. 0 seat belts. You know, it doesn't even need to have windshield wipers, right? Like, if it didn't come with it factory. I'm telling you, man, get yourself a little camera stand and record the rebuild, dude, and I will watch every minute of it.
Thought I heard something.
We're not doing a 100% restoration, patching some panels, and the engine. It's not original
Okay.
color. It was baby blue and someone painted it B.
Someone painted it black. Yeah, because everyone wants a mobster car.
I wished I could do full videos.
Either way, I'll check it out, man. If it's nice enough, I might be interested. Dead serious, I might have to take me a trip to Tennessee.
Trust me, it's great shape for being fully restored 50 years ago.
It has no additions though, right? Like it's original. That's what's crazy, dude. I might go buy it off that old man. I have an uncle who has a restoration shop in Oklahoma, and all they do is classic cars.
It is odd, the little rust it has isn't bad, it's between the fenders and body, the fenders have a gasket between.
They do full rebuilds, like always looking for custom, or not custom, but classic cars, all original. Frankie, quit. We bought this, 19...
I work for has a 75 square body 4.4 Chevy with a factory 350. I want this truck real bad.
I have a 79 Chevy with a 350 rebuilt. It's got a 383 stroker in it, and it's mean, dude. And it's square body.
We are gonna redo the truck also.
Super cool. We bought this 1955 sedan, and it was all original, numbers matching, but somebody put automatic wipers in it, so we had to take all that out.
The engine and trans are in the back of the garage.
They had to completely rebuild the dash because of the knob they put in. By rebuild, I mean buy another one from a different 55. Because people who want original, they want it all original. I have a 79 Chevy, a 69 Camaro, a 79 Chevy, full bed, and 69 Camaro, and a 70 Mustang. And they're all original, except for my truck has a...
I don't want the original cast iron heads if you will let me get this truck.
Has a 383 in it.
I want aluminum heads on it.
Nice. Because when I was younger, I was building that truck to drag race.
I might even spring for fuel injection.
And that just comes down to personal preference.
I'm old school and new combined.
Yeah, I mean... Resto mods. I mean, a lot of people like that too, so...
It's not personal, it's reliability. Carbs are okay.
What you gotta like about a carburetor is you can rebuild it. You don't, it's not necessary.
Mods are worth more than original.
You're right, to some people. And depending on the car.
And rebuild fuel ingestion also. Injection asterisk.
You're right, but a lot more goes into that.
Other than an electric fuel pump, it's just programming.
It's out of my wheelhouse.
Agree. Modern fuel injection is way more fuel efficient.
Right, but are you looking for fuel efficiency? I mean, if you're making a daily driver, sure. But
and reliable.
When you're driving something really nice, it's not about the miles per gallon, it's about the smiles per gallon.
I only want around 350 to 400 horses.
I hear ya. Anything more than that really is kind of just overkill. If you're not building a racer.
A nice drivable vehicle and enough power to scoot. Plus it's four-wheel drive. The more power you have, the more spinning it does in the mud.
Yeah, if I was building a four-wheeler, I'd definitely have lower horse. Low horse, high torque. So that way 4 low worked really well.
I had a '84 Toyota four-wheel drive flare side that left the Fords and Chevs spinning in the mud.
That's why, like I said, my truck, I was building it to be a dragster. And by the time I got it finished, that dream had already passed.
304 cylinder.
And by the time I was done with it, it was just something pretty to look at.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
I bought the truck with 200,000 miles on it and my dad laughed at me. 300,000 miles later he wasn't laughing.
It's funny. I traded a tow truck for my 79. And my dad was laughing at me too, so.
I wrecked it and it was all downhill.
My dad told me, he said, you're trading a business for a hobby.
You traded a headache.
Literally. But in all reality, I traded a Volkswagen, a station wagon, bro, for the tow truck. And then the tow truck for the 79. So, in the end, and the station wagon was beat to hell. So it wasn't a bad trade in the end. For both sides.
The guy I work for has a Volkswagen he converted to electric.
It's crazy. I seen a Pinto get converted to electric, and I never in my life thought I'd ever see anything like that. That thing was quick though, dude. It would do 8 seconds in a quarter mile. Low eights.
A Pinto rolling on the floor laughing. They do use those Pinto motors for racing, high RPM.
Yeah, no, they converted it to electric, so it was all electric motors. They had like I think they had 2 electric motors in it, and it ran low 8s in the quarter mile. They built that thing to drag, dude. It was nuts. I couldn't even... Because it didn't make a sound. That was what was so weird. Like, just a fucking hum. It was just humming down the road at 140 miles an hour. Like, just... Because most cars that are hitting low 8s are like, wop, 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 you know, and this shit was like, like, literally, just a, down the road.
People misunderstand electric vehicles, just like steam engines. It's almost instant speed.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it looked like. That dude was at 100 miles an hour and probably just less than 5 seconds. We were joking on the line like, Ferrari got a Challenger, right? Like,
my Ford Escape has a Porsche engine in it.
yeah, and you can't fuck with Porsche. That's some German engineering right there, at its finest. You say Porsche, right? You did say Porsche. Yeah.
I did.
That's one thing about the Germans.
The Porsche version is turbo.
They knew what they were doing when they were building stuff.
Light bulb.
That's crazy that you got a Porsche engine. That's wild.
A turbo Ford Escape grinning squinting face.
Yeah, that's not cheap.
Mazda bought the rights to the engine, and Ford bought Mazda. Build my own fab work, header manifolds and all.
See, that's what you should be putting on your YouTube, man. You should be videoing that. I would watch Like I said, I'd watch every minute of that.
Perhaps it was. Goodness. Yes. You've done excellent work here. Truly excellent. There's only one thing. I'll begin preparations. Thank you again so much for this.
6.
All right then.
Ooh, I got one more hour. One more hour,
Perhaps
and
we
I
can
gotta
go another few decades without a disaster.
get the kids up
That would be nice.
for school. Then I have to go to this. I have to go to this stupid anger management class today. It's court ordered.
No room in the engine bay, but the turbo doesn't have to be next to the engine. Don't miss any of it.
I know. It's crazy because I'm like the least angry person you'll come across. And
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of goods. Bring me whatever you find.
and I got court ordered to anger management because a cop walked into my fucking
I'm
house
working on some very important research.
and I told him by all
Sure.
rights I could kill him where he was standing because he was standing inside of my house.
The exact nature of my research.
He didn't have a
is
search
secret,
warrant.
I'm
He had no
afraid,
reason.
but it really is quite valuable.
But they was like, you must be angry.
Can be around the exhaust collector.
Perhaps we. I don't. When I've finished what I'm working on. Yeah. Yes.
Why was he there?
Because Becky tripped over a scooter in my yard and he was 2 blocks away. And I don't know if it's what he thought he saw or if he was just making shit up, but he said that I pushed her down. And Becky will tell you, I didn't push her down. She tripped over a fucking scooter. and we went inside. We were both inside, and the cop knocked on our door and then opened it and walked in. And I told him he had every right to fucking leave before he died. Feel free.
Sounds like a kangaroo court system.
It is. My town is a bunch of action stars, and it's a poor town, so they steal from the poor. It's the reverse of Robin Hood.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be.
I'd push this all the way to the capital.
See, I tried to fight it, and the judge denied me an attorney. I went to court and I asked for a lawyer, and she said no. Charged me as guilty.
Another rights violation.
Yeah, charged me as guilty. And that's not even the worst part. See, homeboy, after I said that, the cop called backup, and they proceeded to beat me within an inch of my life so bad that after they put me in jail, they had to release me for a medical emergency. And then
Divines bless you.
they talked so much shit to the paramedics that the paramedics wouldn't even perform fucking life-saving procedures on me. I had to go to the city. I had to find a driver to take me to the city because I couldn't even take myself. And after I got to the city, I finally got fucking the help I needed, and then came home and went to court, and that's what they did. They told me, nope, no lawyer, you're guilty. These are your charges. This is the penalty. I should have shot him. I should have killed his ass right in my fucking living room. And then went to court. Because I could have beat it then.
May the ground you walk quake as you pass. Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would
No
be
warrant,
nice.
I would have.
Yeah, see, I was trying to be American about it. You know what I mean? Like, you have every right to leave. You can leave now, you know? And I mean, I wasn't being nice. I wasn't saying it the way I'm saying it now. I was like, if you don't fucking leave, you know.
That probable cause bull is out the windows in today's world.
There was no probable cause. He's seen Becky fall down. She tripped over a scooter. We have children, right? And they leave their shit in the yard. She tripped over a fucking scooter, and he walked into my house. She will get on here and tell you the exact same thing. I actually just had this conversation a few
Perhaps we can
streams
go
ago,
another few decades without a disaster.
and she got on
That
and,
would be
and
nice.
said exactly what happened. Yeah, no, what's crazy, dude, is she did testify in court. And they didn't listen to her at all. They didn't listen to anything she said. And they charged me. So now I gotta go to fucking anger management for the next 20...
Guilty.
No, I pled not guilty. No, I pled not guilty. I tried to fight it myself, but they wouldn't give me a lawyer. I couldn't afford one. So they just beat me up in court. Because I'm not versed in the ways of law. But I thought that if the victim was there, the supposed victim was there, saying that it never happened, what he thought he saw was a mistake.
Call the news, put this all over social media.
And even worse than that, dude, is I have the entire thing on video. I had video evidence, I had the victim saying it didn't happen, and then I had a fucking jury-rigged courthouse saying it did. So now I gotta go to anger management once a week, and I'm on probation for the next year.
That's all I know to say. Expose the clowns.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. Because they are harassing me because I tried to fight it. Like, I just got this new job. My first day, the cops showed up
I'm sure you've made
and
note of who's
started
been the most
asking me,
helpful
is
during your
everything
time
okay?
here."
I was like, you know what it looks like, you showing up here, right? And they're like, that's why we're here. That's exactly what they said.
I just told you what needs to be done.
I know. But I have to live here.
Record
Yeah.
every moment.
No, there. Remember how I said I was injured, and I couldn't work for 4 months.
Record every minute of the day.
That's because of what the cops did to me. And then as soon as I get a job, they show up at my workplace. Just... I had to explain all that to my new boss. You know? And thankfully, he understands, you know? But... no, I can't even drive to work. I drive 5 miles under the speed limit because I know.
Call your news station first.
I should. But like I said, I have to live here. And cops don't get fired. They do internal investigations. They investigate themselves.
The courts want to protect victims. They fabricated a victim.
And that's the fucking truth. Regardless, though, I still have anger management.
Said call the news. You do the audit.
I might, as soon as I'm off of their books. That's when I'll bring it to light. I don't want them to throw me in jail or prison just out of spite and then have to fight it from there.
It'll be too late.
Now you got 2 years. And you have 2 years to fight a charge. And I'm only on paper for a year. So once it's all said and done and I've paid all my dues, then they'll end up owing me.
You'll see.
Well, in Iowa, I don't know about Tennessee, but in Iowa you have 2 years to contest a crime. And like I said, I have it all on video. I have security cameras that watched her fall over the scooter.
The time is now.
See, if I fight it now, what happens is I get shot in my front yard leaving for work. I'm in a small town, and everyone here, every cop here thinks they're action heroes. They think they're part of a action movie, and they just can't wait to pull the trigger. It happened just a couple months ago to this guy. He was trying to kill himself, so the cops killed him for him. Don't shoot, they said. So then they shot. It wasn't suicide by police.
The cops was called to my apartment complex. I was searched because I'm in the area. I live here. I let them search my house foe.
The dude had the gun to his head. He was only gonna shoot himself, and they killed him before he could. That's the cops in my town. He was gonna shoot himself in the head. He got shot 16 times.
Yourself, sneak thief.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
I beat the case, they were there for guns. I also beat 3 camera tickets. Federal law: a ticket has to be written by a police officer.
Nice.
Look!
All I'm saying is, in my town, it doesn't quite work like that. The law is subjective.
Look!
No one else listens to good advice, so why start not? Push this now and record every moment of life and put all in social media and the news.
I don't have social media. I don't have Instagram, I don't have Snapchat, I don't have Facebook, I don't even have MySpace.
Look!
The only thing I could do is call the news.
Look!
You got YouTube.
But then again, like I said, yeah, YouTube's all I got. I have to live here. Trust me, my first thoughts were vigilante.
Look! Parkour!
Look! Vakur!
The cops here know I carry now and I've expressed my willingness to die for my rights.
Greetings.
Yeah. I have too. And that's why there's a cop posted outside of my house right now. They can't wait.
The Blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will
They're
to
trying
power is in our
to push
blood.
me to a place I don't want to
You believe
go.
in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Only Khan Niov Dova. It is always wise to mistrust a Dova. I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study of the way of the voice. No day goes by.
I carry 2 hour MK40s, 13 rounds to a mag in each and 4 extra mags each. That's 130 rounds ready to get down. Okay, talk to you later.
Alright, brother, have a good one.
Or to overcome your evil nature through great effort. Sum Arc Mora.
Jur?
Speak. I will listen.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end it here. I'll catch you in the next one.